It is not a secret if it is known by 3 people. Knowledge without application is like a book no one reads. When 3 people meet, wisdom is exchanged. Patience is not the ability to wait, but how you act while waiting. No one is as blind as the one who does not want to see. Kindness is a language the deaf can hear and the blind can see. If you make a mistake, don't hesitate to correct it. A river cuts through a rock not because of its power, but its persistence. A wise man does not lose his way. When you focus on the good gets better. A brave man does not fear. A problem is a chance for you to do your best. Dirty money doesn't stay with a person for long. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Watch others' behavior and correct your own. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Learning is the desire of the wise. Don't count the days. Make the days count. One man's fault is another's lesson. Worrying is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but gets you nowhere. Forget others' faults, remembering your own. One small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. People look so different once you don't care about them anymore. Don't wait for opportunity, create it. Money is not everything, but everything needs money. Be the type of person you want to meet. Sometimes the eyes can say more than the mouth. A calm sea never made a skilled sailor. Life is a mountain. Your goal is to find your path, not to reach the top. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. When life gets hard, don't wish it to be easier. Decide to be stronger. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. People who are good from the heart will always be rough at speaking. Happiness is not by chance, but by choice. The most common cause of stress nowadays is dealing with idiots. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. A constant drip wears a hole in a stone. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Walking with a friend in the dark is better than walking alone in the light. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Second thoughts are the best. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Sometimes you must take a break from all the noise around you to appreciate the beauty of silence. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. You will never always be motivated, so you must learn to be disciplined. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Not every flatterer is a friend. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. Poverty is the reward of idleness. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. The secret of being happy is accepting where you are in life and making the most of every day. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Sometimes we're tested not to show our weaknesses, but to discover our strengths. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Good people are blessings. Bad people are lessons. Dreams don't work unless you do. Envy is its own torturer. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. While the grass grows, the steed starves. Push yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. An old fox understands a trap. You didn't come this far to only come this far. God made time. Man made haste. Strength grows in the moments you think you can't go on but do. Everyone makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Make your fear afraid of you. Even a fool has at least one talent. Never regret being a good person to the wrong people. Be careful who you push away. Some of us don't come back. Life isn't fair, but it's still good. Make sure to check on your loved ones. You may not be aware of what they're going through. Don't wait for someone to light your fire. Carry your own matches. Some people are just like birds. You teach them to fly, and once they are in the air, they own you. Stay positive, work hard, and make it happen. Take time to recharge yourself and come back stronger. Learn to rest, not to quit. In childhood, I was afraid of dogs. When I grew up, I realized humans are scarier. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to. Sometimes you just need to sit alone, forget about the world, and give a little time for yourself. A mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work if it isn't open. Meeting is the beginning of parting. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. After a storm comes a calm. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Choose a wife rather by your ear than your eye. Not all who wander are lost. A nice wife and a back door off make a rich man poor. You don't need to have it all figured out to move forward. Don't waste your nights thinking about the person who doesn't care whether you wake up tomorrow or not. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Remember that your failure will be a part of your success story. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Another problem with having a good heart is that people think you're stupid. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. The best revenge is none. Heal, move on, and don't become like those who hurt you. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. I don't carry any hate in my heart. I just move on and forget your existence. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Learn to enjoy your own company and stop waiting for someone else to make you happy. Sometimes, the best way to learn is to unlearn. With the first glass, a man drinks wine. With the second glass, the wine drinks the wine. With the third glass, the wine drinks the man. Celebrate every tiny victory. If a fish cares for water, the water will care for the fish. The biggest enemy of progress is procrastination. Wisdom gotten from age is better than the shell of a tortoise. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Giving birth to a baby is easier than worrying about it. Growth begins at the end of your comfort zone. No matter what you are going through today, don't quit. Every great achievement was once considered impossible. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. A fool always finds one still more foolish to admire him. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. He who is brave is free. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Do not build a prison for yourself with the opinions of others about your life. The best dreams happen when you're awake. Listen to yourself always. Life is about making an impact, not making an income. Trust your instincts. They are messages from your soul. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. If they make you an option, make them your history. Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow. Better good manners than good looks. If you want something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. He who comes with a story to you brings two away from you. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Every patient is a doctor after he's been cured. Action is the foundational key to all success. There is no luck except where there is discipline. Surround yourself with people who reflect who you want to be. A good retreat is better than a bad stand. Do more things that make you forget to check your phone. Better to be fortunate than rich. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Charming women who have a smile for everybody are cold-hearted. Don't wait for the right opportunity. Create it. The mouth is the origin of disasters. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. The winds of tomorrow will blow tomorrow. Dream big, work hard, stay focused, and surround yourself with good people. Being alone is not even good in paradise. Happiness depends on your mindset and attitude. To begin is easy, to persist is an art. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Congratulations to me in advance. I don't know what's coming, but I know I'm winning. Count your rainbows, not your thunderstorms. No time for health today, no health for your time tomorrow. The key to success is to focus on goals, not obstacles. A good laugh and a good night's sleep are the best cures in the doctor's book. The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They make the best of everything. Continual cheerfulness is a sign of wisdom. Don't wish for it. Work for it. A man's work praises him. Some people dream of success, while others wake up and work hard at it. A bad wife spells 100 years of bad harvest. The past cannot be changed. The future is yet in your power. Until an idiot dies, he won't be cured. What seems impossible today will one day become your warm-up. With hardships come pleasure. With pleasure comes hardships. Work until your idols become your rivals. If you do not enter the tiger's cave, you will not catch its cub. Don't fear failure. Fear being in the same place next year as you are today. The presence of fools makes wise people stand out. Great things never come from comfort zones. Respect your haters. They are the only ones who think you are the best. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Be soft but not weak. Be strong but not violent. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Sometimes you take a loss for a bigger win. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. People hate when you show them how it feels to be treated the way they treat you. The harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. It's not the size of your circle that matters, but the loyalty of those within it. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Sometimes it's not the people who change, it's the mask that falls off. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Time is a good storyteller. The best view comes after the hardest climb. After the rain, the earth hardens. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. The best defense is a good offense. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Better a fool with everyone else than a wise man alone. A little progress each day adds up to big results. Whatever you do, act wisely and consider the end. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. A good friend comes uninvited. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Don't wait for the storm to pass. Learn to walk in the rain. Make each day your masterpiece. Be happy in front of your haters. It kills them. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. A glutton lives to eat. A wise man needs to live. A year from now, you'll wish you had started today. A man loves his sweetheart the most, his wife the best, but his mother the longest. Strive for progress, not perfection. The friend that can be bought is not worth buying. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Don't forget your original intention. Believe in yourself and all that you are. It is not wise to open old wounds. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. Don't reveal your next move. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. They are still gossiping about the previous you. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Don't believe those who tell you they love you. Believe those who show you they do. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. A sword, a spade, and a thought should never be allowed to rust. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Your best life begins the day you take responsibility for it. Don't tell people your plans. Show them your results. He who loses money loses much. He who loses a friend loses more. He who loses faith loses all. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means you don't let fear stop you. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Don't be afraid of being outnumbered. Eagles fly alone. Pigeons flock together. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Good fortune and happiness will come into the house of those who smile. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. With many little strokes, a large tree is felled. Don't feel defeated. You're doing the best you can. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. You're only as strong as your next move. Believe in your worth even in the absence of validation from others. Be a warrior, not a worrier. You have a history of being nice to avoid harm, and this has become a survival skill. Stop doubting yourself, work hard, and make it happen. Dance before the music is over, live before your life is over. Always do your best, and let the results speak for themselves. Drunken life, dreamy death. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. A guilty conscience needs no accuser. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it. There is danger in delay. Keep your head up, your heart open, and your hopes high. Take heed of enemies reconciled and of meat twice boiled. Your only limit is you. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Don't just exist. Live. My mother advised me to avoid the disrespect of parents, the use of money without any reason, and buying unnecessary things. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. It takes grace to remain kind in cruel situations. Life is short. Make it sweet. The neighbor's lawn is always greener. Be so good they can't ignore you.